Across the Loddon Campaspe region, the Healthy Heart of Victoria initiative has made thoughtful additions and changes to local places to make them more safe, accessible and more active. Demand for these outdoor places increased during the COVID-19 pandemic, and investing in basic infrastructure improvements where they are needed most became even more important. Healthy Heart of Victoria projects implemented prior to and during the pandemic helped to address an immediate community need to be able to exercise outdoors safely during restrictions. Examples include path and trail connections and improvements, seating, signage, solar lighting, shade, and mapped safe walking routes. Working with partner agencies and communities across the Loddon Campaspe region, Healthy Heart of Victoria was quick to adapt and respond to COVID by refocusing efforts and tailoring work to emerging local health and wellbeing needs. At a regional level, Healthy Heart of Victoria was well placed to provide health promotion messages to the whole of the Loddon Campaspe area. An integrated Be Active, Eat Well, Stay Connected media campaign was created, featuring television and radio commercials and shareable online infographics and fact sheets. With local media support, the campaign highlighted the importance of looking after your health and wellbeing during COVID. A region-wide activation program, Adventure Bingo, was developed to provide children and families with fun, free physical activity options. Created to not only adhere to physical distancing guidelines, but to encourage support of local towns and get children and families engaged and active. The initiative also supported COVID response and recovery efforts through promotion of staff wellbeing, along with partnership approaches to local priorities such as food relief and mental wellbeing. Efficiencies were gained by collaborating to share and modify resources across the 6 local government areas involved. Local projects were created, redesigned and promoted to continue to support the community. Outdoor fitness equipment installed in Kangaroo Flat by Healthy Heart of Victoria became a welcome place for residents to keep active as well as stay connected.
We chose this location here in Kangaroo Flat because we know the Kangaroo Flat community want to be more active, they want to do more physical activity, and we know that from the active living census results. And we wanted to put in equipment that people who don't always go to the gym, people who might not feel comfortable or can afford to go to a gym, would still feel like they knew how to use. It's really brought people from the community together. So people have told me that they like to come down here and chat to other locals, and they've met other people here on the equipment, and then it's just a nice place and space to be and to gather as well as to be doing their exercise.
Active Denali, a virtual physical activity group with over 82 members, was developed to help the community keep active as well as create social connections during an isolating time.
Active Denali is a Facebook group where people share how they're being active in and around Denali. In October, Active Denali Facebook page set up a competition. You'd get an entry into the competition for taking a photo of yourself walking or exercising. I certainly think that people shared that wouldn't have, so it was good to see other people that wouldn't normally participate online participating. I come here on a Saturday and I've seen every bit of equipment being used. You see families here over a weekend because they know that their kids are going to be entertained.
With support from Healthy Heart of Victoria, St Matthew's Church in Longali was able to adapt its cooking and nutrition classes for residents. The team delivered in-home, physically distanced cooking classes along with virtual group connection.
People's Pantry is a place people can come and get their groceries. People pay a small membership fee to belong, and they also come once a week and they get their groceries, and they might be on volunteering. And so there was a meeting that I was a part of where we talked about during COVID ideas for healthy eating, and it was from that meeting that I talked about our cooking groups and we offered to, through Healthy Hearts, to support that financially. It was really good because I think if we hadn't committed to that, we wouldn't have done anything once the second lockdown happened. Edie said, why don't we just give people recipe packs and they cook it at home and we'll have a WhatsApp group. And at first I was like, doesn't seem like much. Why would people want to be a part of that? But They did, and people were really excited. And I was amazed. I was like, people actually cooked the recipes, they took photos, just having that commitment with Healthy Hearts.
In Macedon Ranges, the Health and Wellbeing Partnership Group produced new resources for the region. A video on food relief in Macedon Ranges Shire, coordinated by the Healthy Heart of Victoria health broker and Working for Victoria creative team, was viewed over 22,000 times, and a resource on staying mentally well has been adapted for use across the region.
Macedon Ranges is a tourist destination, and of course when COVID happened, especially with the shutdown in Melbourne, it really affected our local businesses. Anna is our wonderful health broker at the Madison Rangers Shire Council. She provides that great connection between all the health services and council. We recognise that people were under financial distress maybe for the first time and may need the services of food banks. So we thought it would be great if we could do a little video just to reduce that stigma and also let people know where they are and that they're really easy to access. And that was our idea, but we didn't have the resources to do that video. And fortunately, the health broker was able to put together a brief and she got approval for it. And then we ended up with this great video that we could use on social media. Got lots of shares, which shows that people were identifying people in the community that might need it. And there was an increase in uptake as a result.
Through infrastructure and activation, work already delivered, partnerships developed and a strong focus on place-based approaches, Healthy Heart of Victoria will continue to support COVID recovery into the future. Further funding will ensure that the initiative can continue to deliver tangible, effective solutions that positively impact the health and well-being of the Loddon Campaspe region. The Healthy Heart of Victoria.